Jared, you play with a lot of guys. You've been on a lot of teams. I just wonder the chemistry with this group. Where did it start? How has it evolved? How much of it has to do with the winning? How much of it has to do with the vets and the bond? And how would you describe that?
Best chemistry I've had with a team. Obviously, I think the other team I had was the Suns. I think it was 0-10 when we went to Western Conference Finals. Started with LeBron, summertime, going to Vegas, us hanging out, half play, half work, and it's for us to get to know each other. And then I think winning had a huge to do it. Credit Frank Vogel and their staff, of a staff all coming in different parts and defining roles, and AD and LeBron leading, and then we're having fun, man. I think we actually genuinely like each other. We've had no beefs or hiccups, and that's very unique even for good teams. And so it's still early in the year, and we went through our adversity with that 4-game losing streak. AD missed, Bron missed, and in the locker room, I can be a testament of telling you it didn't change. And that's when you lose 3 or 4, and people, might want to play more, might, hey, I don't know if coach is doing this right, and we all stood, even keel. No one got too high, no one got too low, and here we are.
Can it also help the group to the way that you guys collectively played in OKC, to put a win on a team that was playing that well with guys that don't get those big minutes in part because of LeBron and AD being so good? Is that something that can help galvanize things moving forward more?
For sure. I was telling them they need to rest Bron, AD more. Let's get no, for sure. I mean, it's good. It shows you the team. I told in an interview with Four Spectrum, we are 15 deep. When it took guys like Troy, Quinn Cook, myself, guys have been chomping at the bit to get in there. And sometimes you got to show what you can do. Sometimes when you get DMPs and you're not really playing, sometimes not they forget, but it's good just to show a coach, to show when guys maybe might be struggling, instead of a blowout, you throw them in there second quarter, fourth quarter, and I think that confidence not only helped us, but it helps the coaching staff, it helps the star players to know, hey, we're not here by myself. It don't have to be just LeBron, AD. It's LeBron, AD, and the Los Angeles Lakers.
40 games in, so do you feel like you kind of fundamentally know what you are as a group at this point, or is there still?
We know what we are as a group, and what we're trying to see is, for one, once we get fully healthy back again, Kuz, his role and off the bench, and to be able to keep that same aggressiveness that he's been doing as a starter and pick and choose his spots. I thought that while our second unit was struggling, to giving up leads, and so we have to wait. Now we got to see what's going on with Rondo and his situation, but like Coach says, next man up, but we need more so for the second unit identity. Starters are going to do their thing. It's really the second unit when LeBron sits out. We've struggled with AD, just throwing it in the post, and we have to be better defensively and a little more creative offensively with not just coach, but our pace and moving the ball side to side, and that comes a little bit more with a little more chemistry, I would say, after All-Star break.
It's not next man up. Obviously, isn't a new idea in sports. A lot of teams say it. Is it more like you have to have the actual talent to back that up?
Yes. You do have to have talent, but you also have to have a scheme that fits your personnel. And so for us, it's, hey, when the guy's out, if you look at the Patriots, usually, it's not the most skillful team, and they just plug someone in there because it's the system. A lot of it. So for us, it's when coach has our defensive system. If we have guys that don't have IQ enough to don't listen and go under screens, then it could hurt us. But if guys are buying in, knowing what they're supposed to do, so his defensive system is perfect. Offensively, that's one thing our second unit needs to work on. Is, hey, what are 2 or 3 players you're doing for Kuz? Hey, how do we get Dwight Howard and how do we get these guards downhill playing with a pace on a consistent basis?
All these things that you're saying, all of these factors, and also the fact that you, like you said, genuinely like each other. Do you think that all of this adds up to be a championship team? Are all of those things what make a championship?
For sure, it makes it. I think how you deal with adversity. You have to have star power, which we have. We have to have role players that hit timely shots. Danny Green's a proven champion. You have to have a spark plug that can be able to change the game. We have that in Kyle Kuzma. And you have to have, I think, what separates us from all the teams in the NBA is our size. Those big, when it comes to JaVale, AD, blocking shots, no other team has that size. So for us, it's you got to have a little bit of luck of health, and then we have to be clicking on all cylinders, and to be able to, if we're down 2-1 in the series, go through adversity and stick with our system and schemes to be able to come back and win a series possibly.
What is potentially having you guys are, I think, 5.5 games, whatever it is, up in the conference. What does that potentially offer you as a group over the second half of the season?
Well, it offers Bron and AD rest. It don't offer me anything. I got to, if it offers me, I have to play more for them to. No, it offers them to be able to, how it is in NFL, week 17, 16, and you rest your starters. And for them, I want a healthy, rested LeBron AD for the playoffs. And a lot of people do load management during the season. We'll do it hopefully at the end of the season, and then I can shoot some extra threes, get my shots up, and get me ready.